All right, so we have set up controlling area for our company code. Now let's try and see if we can set up cost elements. So if you look into controlling, so this is slightly different in as for HANA versus what it used to be in ECC. Now it is more integrated. So all the cost elements now are part of general ledger GL accounts. So if you look under cost element accounting, master data cost element, individual processing, it doesn't have that create cost element change or display. It was K01, K02. Those transactions are not there at all. But instead, you go to general ledger and you have this master data, GL accounts, individual processing, and you have FS00. So you create primary and secondary cost elements here in FS00. Now, as you already know, primary cost elements are the expense related GL accounts. So, for example, this one. Now, since we activated cost center accounting for this company code, if you go to control data, you will notice that there is a new field which is mandatory, which is cost element category. So we need to edit this before we post any transactions to that. So let's change from display to change, and then cost element. So cost element category for this would be primary cost element. So this is one, and then we save this. In ECC, there used to be a separate step where first you create the GL account and then you create cost elements, primary cost and secondary cost elements, both. But now in as for HANA, it is more integrated, and that's the setting for cost elements. All right, now before we start posting transactions to our controlling area, we need to set up the document number ranges. So let's go to customizing screen. So SPRO, reference IMG, go to controlling, and then general controlling, and then organization. And under organization, there is maintain number ranges for controlling documents. Now, this is slightly different than um, number ranges that we had set up for FI. So we'll look at this slightly differently. So, but first check, let's see if there is anything already there. So we don't have any created yet for our controlling area. So go here and let's create a group first and then come to this. So let's go here. Now we don't have a group here. If you look at the bottom, we don't have group one for our area. So, all right. So let's go at the top and create a group, and then we'll call it NS01 CO, okay, number range group. Okay, and then let's pick the number range. Let's see what's available here. Free intervals. Yes. So let's pick this. Select interval. Selected. Now let's save it. Okay, changes were saved. So let's go back. Now, if you look at the bottom, then we'll have our group here, but there is no transactions here. So the way it works is you have to select the transaction associated to the group. So the common one, the first one that we'll use is coin transaction. So it is for posting of documents from FI to CO. So if you make a GL journal entry, and if you want that to go to CO, then it uses the coin transaction. So let's assign that. So we selected this, and then we associate to the group, assign element to the group, and so it will open up a group, and then we'll select NS01 here. And if we look at the bottom, now it should have coin associated with NS01 group. So now we are good here. So let's save this. Okay. So now we have cost centers set up. We have document number ranges set up for controlling, and we have cost element also set up. So we'll try attempt creating transactions for controlling.